It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. And they hold him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Dark from the pistol. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. A run here with Robinson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going play action with Darts. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 32. And it's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Got it. Ready?
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Cano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Hey, 70! Set! Hey, 54! Get a 20! Hey, easy! 22! 0!
Stafford's going to throw once more. Into a crowd and intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Nike 18! Mustang 19!
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Here we go, shots, go!
From the gun, here's Dart. For big yards on the right side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Robinson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning and some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
He will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Gano ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. I'll start on the ground. Coral. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
It's a gain of 60 yards. First down.
32, 0. 32.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
59. 80. 10.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. This one's caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body.
And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Darts out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sets it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the gun, and carried by Corum. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days.
And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Corum. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Blake Corum 7.
14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Second down now. They need 7. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. On the move. Headed right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll go. Here's Dart. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. He's trying to push the field. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Forced that to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Dart from the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Now Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Dart going to go for it on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stafford to throw again on second. Drops this down. It's gone. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Completed to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! They pick up the block inside the 40. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Stafford now on first down. Nakua here, he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Giants 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darts looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense that's flying around and making the play.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first and 10, here's Dart. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He finds his back. It's Corum. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Stafford from the gun. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Stafford now on 3rd down. God, man, that's Nakua. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Stafford's going to throw once more. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's a handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move it.
He takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-point lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Giants 21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
And Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own
The New York
22-yard
offense
line.
ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Oh, and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the Rams' 32-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone on first. That one connects. And this is it all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
The ball carrier.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet to... Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
And goal. Chad Ryland for the extra point.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
35. Giants 28. Rams and O's to kick off for New York.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Here's the handoff. They stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Grab and bounds left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A big completion for the rookie out of Penn State, and it gets his guys the first.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Rams.
On the handoff, it's Corum. Give him about 3 on that first down carry.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a throw. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and goal, Corum. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
It's a turnover on
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, then I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Completed over the middle. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive lines ad-lib. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by 7. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. On play action with Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Rams make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're going to pass it here. Looking right, and he finds him. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. From the gun, a give to Hunter. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. And finds Adams downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
He has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Rams, first down.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from New York. Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Great. Set. Right anyway, King, Phil King.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Rams force the turnover on a first series of this game. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Stafford to the air to start us off. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set, first and 10.
180.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jared Verse on the tackle.
32-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Hurts now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Don't go, Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles trim the lead to 1. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown! Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick
Now
off
after
for
tying this
Philadelphia.
game up, they're all set to center away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40.